Well, I feel like trash today, but gotta get in some stuff. But yeah. I'll do my best to not die. Or something. Oh my god, Bushia is streaming. Yeah, I'm not gonna do very long, but got chat banned for saying Gakren is a pred game. Cause it is. Anyway, hi Goatshia. Gakren, I saw it on Roblox. I was like, what is this? And the description said it's like a high school thing, which I can see exactly how that can go wrong. But anyway, yeah, no, I've been in pretty bad shape past couple days, to be honest. I've been trying to do some drawing. I mean, I did get this page finished yesterday, and I did start working on this one. I'm working on it now, but like... yeah, I just... trying to get this done over here, but I've had no energy. I've been feeling sick. My stomach's making it hard to draw. You know, typical stuff for me. I have to eat a part of a graham cracker to sell my stomach. Oh my god. Vargekelethor went live? Well, I can't watch it, but I'll have it open. Alright, hopefully my stomach will calm down now. Um... How was your trip to where? I went to Utah. Wisconsin? No. I went to Utah. Um, I enjoyed when I could do stuff, and the rest of it was miserable because my stomach was even worse there, due to a lot of reasons. Especially because I couldn't sleep there either because the air was so dry, I just instantly like dried out when I tried to sleep, and it was pretty miserable, but I did manage to have some fun there at least, but I just, yeah. It's pretty fun to be me. Bushy Ganymede. I need moisture, that's why I live in Florida. If I don't have moisture, I kind of just shrivel up. Not just Doug. Hello. Welcome to my pity party where I complain about how much my stomach hurts while I draw. For for every stream because I love being sick for months on end. It's really good. I feel like Walter White right now. Wish you after birth got animated. What would the intro theme be? I was working on one. But I guess it was so bad because the person I sent to somebody asked them for feedback. Please let us hear. I'll pull it up. I asked somebody for feedback though, and they were like, they left my Discord server and they unadded me after I sent it to them. I don't know if that means it sucked. I'll pull it up. No, that person's just a weirdo, to be honest. That's why they did that. No, I'll pull it up. This is I think you can hear it pretty well, but I'll turn up the audio just a little bit here. Feels like a GD level. I have news for you. Not bad, it's not anime opening. Yeah, I was thinking about using it just for like the if I do credits for the manga dub, I might just put it there. But no, I make Geometry Dash level music. I used to, but that explains why it sounds like that. Yeah. So that'd be fun. If you go to the, I think it's called the Spooky Gauntlet. If you look at the first level, you'll see a familiar name there. Might learn FL Studio just so I can make it an intro. FL Studios, it's something, I guess. It's one of those things that like white people love to learn because they think it'll make them cool. Then they get bored once they realize that they have to actually know what to do to make music and have talent. Yeah, you told me that. Yeah. Never mind. Listen, FL Studios. I'm turning music back on. FL Studios, like, it's pretty easy. It's like $400. Well, you download the demo, um, which is free, and you can make stuff with it. You can save, but you can't open project files. But I made like for like the first half of like a year, I made music exclusively with the demo. So there's that. I even have like a 4-minute long track I did with just the demo version. Where do I even get the demo? It's on their official site. I'm pretty sure when you download FL Studio, it literally just downloads as the demo, and then you have to activate it. So there's that. I'm only trashing on FL because it's one bum. Like, it was bothering me. I feel like the internet's like brain rotted so many people. Because there's people like figuring out what hobbies are like way too late because they spent their entire childhood playing video games. And then they're too old to actually do that. I'm gonna be honest, I think video gaming is like the most like developmentally like destructive hobby. There's nothing wrong with enjoying some video games, but some people only play video games. Anyway, I don't know how long I'm gonna stream. It literally could just be an hour today. The minimum I ever let myself do is an hour. I want to at least do an hour a day, minimum, just so I'm somewhat productive. But I'll go as long as I can. I just have to force myself to get progress done in a day. Like, I just have to suck up my troubles, my pains, and just like, here, you're gonna draw. Normally it wouldn't be an issue. I'm normally very excited, but when I am dead, I have to force myself to because I just want to. If I don't, I will sleep the whole day and like do nothing. But what else is there? I do a lot of writing as well. Because some days I will literally just practice or just write the script for the manga. And that's it. That's all I'll do. I've gotten so much practice in writing just from just from this manga. It's kind of insane. My writing has gotten pretty good. Like I know it's like weird to objectively say it yourself, but I at least can visualize what I want and then actually put it into words in a way that feels satisfying and exciting to be able to draw. And like, it's pretty intimidating to write stuff because you want it to be good, but like, you just gotta do the best you can half the time and then hope it turns out good. Like, the whole Zeniki plotline, I thought was, like, awesome when I wrote it, and then when I was actually drawing, I'm like, this sucks. And I had to change a bunch of stuff, and it's not the worst thing ever, but it's just a mess now. I feel very confident in the stuff I'm doing now, but that's the thing with writing and just making art in general, is you kind of just gotta go for it and let it suck if it sucks, and learn from it. That's why a lot of people are so lazy nowadays, because they're too afraid to do anything. It just falls apart during Asamina, in my opinion. Yeah, the thing with that is I wanted to do more with it, but I didn't really know how to actually make the fight interesting. Actually, pretty well written. Yeah. I'm gonna do much better during this arc. I think the Asamina stuff is still decently enjoyable. Just as, like... It's not very long. It's technically, like, the most chapters of a fight, but... not necessarily long, just because the chapters are a bit short. But I think, plot-wise, it doesn't destroy anything. It doesn't make it unreadable. It's just... it's a bit of a boring streak in it. Dragon Ball fight in DEEPWOKEN. Yeah. Yeah. Doesn't help that I conceptualize like half of it while listening to the Dragon Ball theme. Nah. Had nothing to do with it. But Zeniki did need 2 new forms. If I go to... okay, well here's the thing. The joke with Zeniki is that he's so overpowered he can just develop into new forms. Because he's supposed to be a comedy. Zeniki would have been crushed. It's supposed to be a comedy on anime forms. That made the fight more interesting. Yeah. I just like having him develop into new forms. I think the problem is I wrote it to be too serious to the point where it doesn't land. If I made it focus more on the comedy of it, it would have worked better. The problem was the writing was such a mess that it was lost in translation when I tried to keep changing stuff. Which is why I'm very careful this time to make sure my arc is fully written out before I get into... well, this is technically... it's supposed to be a joke. Yep. Yep. Yeah. It's supposed to be a joke. Did not write it the best, as I said. Like, they're still supposed to be cool forms. It's supposed to be comedic how many times he can do it. My god, Zeniki's is a joke. He's not his character itself isn't a joke, but he's supposed to be this cool character that is just goofy. There's a mango on my screen. Is that FL Studio? Just download it. Mole. Yeah. So when you download FL Studio, the first thing you want to do is find the uninstall button. This is actually the correct way to use it, and then you go and you install Ableton. Nah. Yeah, I don't even blame the bad reputation FL Studio gets at this point. There's way too many kids that just... There's this whole thing on YouTube where people are making Minecraft discs, but like they sucked. I'm not saying it to be mean. I'm saying it in the case of they didn't put any effort in and they just get views. Like, when I was a kid making music, I put more effort in than any of these. They just take a single loop and then loop it for like 3 minutes. And they get like 1 billion views. So like that, this was the meta like a couple years ago or something like that. And it really made me angry because these songs sucked and then the people who made them had such big egos about it. Sounds familiar. I actually made one. I made 2. But it was a collaboration with this one guy, because this one guy, I remember I contacted him because... well, I didn't contact him at first. He was streaming working on one of these discs, and I started giving him feedback in the chat, and he actually accepted it, and he was cool. And so I decided to do some feedbacks and give him a bunch of sample packs for free that I had stocked up in my library. I was gonna say modern white t-shorts. Yeah. Something like that. But, anyway, this guy was pretty chill. And I actually ended up collaborating with him twice on different things. And the second one we did was actually pretty cool. I really like how that one turned out. But like, yeah. This one guy thought he was Drake about it. I wanted to add him and try to help him improve because he got a lot of views for it, and I thought I was being nice. And he just ignored me. Like, the funny thing about it was I was literally able to clock the exact plugins and presets he used to make it. And I was like, I was giving him advice. And I know he took some of my advice, but I think he just had too much of an ego. But whatever. I really like trying to help people learn how to do stuff, which ends up actually backfiring a lot of the time. Because, you know, when I was learning a lot of stuff, I always wished that there was somebody that would help me, so I try to help out other people. But one of the times it backfired really badly. It was literally a Discord server for my school, for like a certain group of people. I was in it, and this one person just blew up at me because I told them I wanted to inform them that the shoulder of they drew of a character was completely out of its socket, like to a degree where it looked comical. And I was just trying to let them be aware of it. And they acted like I like shot their dog. And there's this mentality online, just in art communities in general, that you're not allowed to criticize people unless they explicitly want criticism. But they take anything as criticism is the problem. You can't just nudge them in the right direction on the most simple things without them getting angry. Like, there is this subset of people that if you don't give them a compliment, if you don't like make them feel good about what they did, they act like you are Satan, you are the devil. And it's like, I understand not everyone wants people to like criticize their stuff, but don't post things on the internet, first of all, but second of all, explicitly say that you don't want criticism, because otherwise, you know, if you're posting something that's blatantly incorrect and looks weird, it just feels kind of rude not to tell you about it. Like for Zeneki's theme, it should like... Oh? I do have somebody who's commissioned to make Zeneki's theme, who is a very good musician. The only problem is he takes his time. Zeneki's theme should like... Oh man. Bro, where's my... No, no. I think I just have it in here somewhere. Here, I'll just take this. No, it's not the right one. Ever play the DEEPWOKEN menu song? Oh, okay. I was gonna say the song should come at a full halt during the midway point and build it by the DEEPWOKEN menu song, but change it to the freedom motif. I'm gonna have the music be original. I'm not gonna tie it too much to DEEPWOKEN other than just making it try to sound a bit similar in some aspects. But yeah. It seems to continue. I might use some DEEPWOKEN tracks in it. The problem is I want to detach this from DEEPWOKEN as much as possible because DEEPWOKEN, they don't like me. And I want to make it so they don't have a claim against me if they want to go after me. Because you gotta understand, the DEEPWOKEN people want to hang my entrails on a fence. For the crime of existing, because I guess they're just jealous. I know a lot of people are jealous for some reason. I think I'm stupid. Yeah, but Noctigonus owns the music, and so he has rights over the music, and if he wants to go after somebody uploading it in something, they can. Doesn't mean they have a proper claim to it if it's transformative, but, you know. They... that stuff's a mess, and if they want to go after me for that, they could. So, I don't know. Yeah, it just depends. The fact of the matter is just, this comic is going to be suppressed by DEEPWOKEN itself, no matter what I do. So I'm just kind of here for the learning journey of arts, and, you know, if I get nuked by DEEPWOKEN, it's whatever. Wait, did I give this guy a specific leg color? I think I did. My mind is just not with us at the moment. I did give him these pants. Okay. He does have this black robe here. I'm getting some heartburn now. Dang it. My stomach says, you will not do the one thing you enjoy doing. Because he's like fair reckless or whatever, you know what I mean? He's not Luffy though. He is quite similar to Luffy, but he is not Luffy himself. You know what I mean? Dude, I have not kept up with One Piece since, like... Dude, One Piece fell apart in Wano. They stopped caring, I feel. I was referencing Deltarune, not One Piece, my bad. One Piece got made after Egghead. I think they have really interesting stuff going on, it's just... They need to present it in a way where it's going to be interesting. What was the Deltarune reference, apparently? Freedom motif? Is there a freedom motif in Deltarune? How did I do the shoe here? Like the one in the world revolving. Was that one of the secret boss songs? I don't know. Wait, can you play it for a sec? My bad. If I pull up, Yeltarune, what's gonna happen is that Google is going to give me a billion deaths getting obliterated memes on my YouTube, and I don't actually like Deltarune, and I don't want to have to clear it out again. Yep. I don't actually like Deltarune. Apologies for it, but you know, it's one of those things where it's like the internet loses its mind over something that is just okay. And yeah. I fell asleep on the couch outside in my back patio for like an hour. I don't know why, but I became like so instantly exhausted earlier. I went on the back patio. We have a couch there. I laid on it. And here's the thing, you're gonna get like flies eating you if you lay there. Without like sleeves or whatever. I didn't care, I just laid there and I had flies eating me and I slept for an hour. And the funniest part about it was I was so tired, even though I was listening to music, I slept through it. And I was listening to metal music. Just an hour of napping. I don't even know. Especially sleep all day. Well, you gotta understand. I'm eating like I'm a homeless person. So like I don't eat much at all. So I don't have enough nutrients in my body half the time. So. Hey, what was I gonna say? Yeah, so it's a bit worse because there's been storms around here and it messes me up a lot. It makes me really sleepy. But I don't have most of the time enough energy, and the past 2 days I haven't had any energy drinks to keep me going, or I haven't had like any meals substantial enough to keep me going. So I'm on like 2% battery, and I just have to keep like recharging that 2% back up constantly to be able to do anything. Because when I do like the 6-hour streams, like even like the 10-hour stream, that is me on caffeine. You know, I'm going, and all that. But if I don't have caffeine, I can't do anything. So, anyways, I won't be streaming for long today, because I have barely enough battery to do anything. I can't even like think about what I'm doing half the time. I don't even know what I'm doing right now. I have to keep reminding myself. Which really sucks, because it makes me feel like I'm a lazy piece of crap. But then I have to remind myself, yeah, I'm not lazy, I'm like barely holding on, period. Okay, let me find the piano roll. Well, you're supposed to go on YouTube and like look up FL beginner tutorial, and then learn what everything does. And then it's good. And read the manual. It's not fun, but if you know how to use the software, you know. Don't be a chud, all right? Don't be like one of the kids that make FL Studio have a bad rap. Literally, listen, this is the reason why people make fun of FL Studios, because the people who use it don't want to learn how to use the software. That is like part of the reason why. Just people like that use it. Be ahead of the curve. Man, what am I even doing? I'm just doing some bullshit, man. Anyway, I think the TikTok generations of the world have destroyed the creative integrity of things because everyone needs to have stimulation and bright colors or whatever. But we're talking about you gotta sit down, you gotta grind, alright? You gotta learn. You know, back when I was growing up, there was no GPT, there was no Tic Tacs. You know, you had to get beaten up on the playground. I'm gonna become a boomer, bro. Jesus. It's gonna be like, you still use your brain? We have ChatGPT, gunk. God, it's all for hip hop slop. Not really. Not really. There's some good stuff on there. You have to be like 60 to be a boomer. I have the stomach of a 60-year-old, dude. You know hiatal hernias? You get those when you're like 40 plus or something. I have one. And I'm, what, 21 years old? It's like the world said, haha, funny. And then shoved a finger up my ass. I got storm sickness. Yeah, I got storm sickness. That's what I got. Ate too many goblidos. Maybe. Maybe indeed. Fuck. Yeah, I'm only gonna be able to go for like an hour today in total. I'm too impacted intestinally. Like my intestines are just yelling at me like, why are you trying to do something? You're supposed to sit here and do nothing. Dumbass. Fuck. I love how it's just this consistently sour feeling in my mouth. It's disgusting. Yeah, but I mean, like, do a bastard, but like, you know, fuck. Must have a GI doctor appointment tomorrow. Hopefully the GI doctor can give me some stuff. It's just a follow-up for my endoscopy. They're not giving me anything. Maybe. Lo siento, mijo. I need to go learn FL Studio. I sound racist saying that. Yeah, you can learn FL, whatever. And just remember, if you want your thing to sound good, you gotta put sound goodizer on the master, because you notice it says sound goodizer, right? It means it makes it sound good. So you gotta put that on the master channel. And no, you're not racist. Racister. Racister. I'm a little bit racist towards my own kind, because why does every white person have to go to the potluck with like this big old bowl of like casserole, and you know that there's like all these little germs from all the kids touching everything, and that casserole's been on the counter for like an hour or two, so it's not even gonna be like warm. It's gonna be cold, and they got like the Walmart macaroni in it. And then you suddenly get sick the next day. It's like, I wonder how that happened. Because white people love potlucks. They're the nastiest thing ever. This is actually... yeah. But then what white people do is they don't even like... half the time they bring like their leftover like KFC. Made a video, you should see it. I'll check it out later. You know me. I always keep my word on these things. What I don't keep my word on is upload schedule. I said I was gonna make a new chapter in 10 days after I left, or they'll be out in 10 days after I left for the trip. Yeah, no, yeah, that's not happening. I did mention in my announcement, though, that as long as no health stuff happens, I'll do it. Well, guess what? I am experiencing health stuff. I'm pushing through, though, alright? You gotta give me some credit for doing this, even though I feel like I'm dying on the inside. That being said, I will be going in, like, a couple minutes. And I'm probably gonna sleep for like 26 hours straight. Just straight hibernating. I think you eat like a salad. Well, the problem with salad, the salad has carbs in it, not carbs, no, fiber in it. Because that stuff has fiber in it, and you know what happens with my gut if I eat fiber? It makes it take longer to digest, and my digestion is already too slow, and so it's gonna make me get really sick again. Or something like that. I don't know. I just need... No, I think what the problem is, I think I took my acid suppressants a little too early today. Or I ate a little too early. I think I ate after taking them. And so it didn't work all the way. And so now my throat just feels like sour because there's too much acid and it's bothering it. Which is really stupid because, how come it's not able to hold it back anymore? It should do that, to be honest. But, that's a nice little texture. I should make a polyester edit of Zeniki. What are these terms? What is like? You're gonna have like the goddamn bar rate edit. You're gonna have the calcium edit. Guys, we need to make some calcium edits over here. There's gonna be the there's gonna be the copper wire trend or something. I don't know. Like you have like a million terms just evolving. Polyester spiral. I've heard the name before. How does polyester mean anything? Are we gonna have like please watch it on stream, please. Okay, as long as there's no like boobs, no porno, I'll watch it on stream. I'm about to go anyway. I'll watch it. Is the Spider-Man edit on YouTube? Can I find it on YouTube? Oh my god. Okay, let me pull this up. It's on everything. Of course it is. Polyester Spider-Man edit. Alright, let me pull up. What is this? Is it original? Okay. Because it's low quality. Polyester because it's low. How is it? Because polyester is like you don't want poly, but we just call that crusty. We call that crusty. Okay. What is this? Okay. So what is the funny? What is the sound? I do have the sound on. I just turn it down so my stream would get nuked. So what? Last day of CapCut Premium. Is it printer music? Tel Aviv edit style. Sorting algorithm music. And defibrillator music. Listen, I feel like I'm too old for the internet these days because how is this supposed to be fun? Let me show you what's funny. All right, let me show you what's funny. I'll show you what real humor looks like. Because I know. If my computer doesn't implode loading. My hard drive is like on its last legs. If I want to boot something up from it, it's like it does not work. Okay, where is this? So back in the day, we made good videos. Okay? Really good videos. This is my edit. This is my edit. Notice how good it is. This is funny. This is humor. Maybe I'm too young. This is good. What do you mean? Maybe I'll understand this one.
I got diarrhea. Look, Patrick, diarrhea. What is it, Krabs? You sure are sweaty. Look, Patrick. You are dirty, Mr. Krabs.
There you go. That's humor, alright? Back in my day, if you put SpongeBob and you cut it up. What? What did you see? Go back? To what? This? The Suka pillow? It's good. There's also this video. Anyway. These are edits I made like years ago. Is there anything else that's funny on here? Oh, thank God. Yeah, no, these are not anything new. But this video did really good for some reason. I made this edit way back in the day, and for some reason, I was watching a Lego video, like talking about the Lego movie, like a retrospective about it. For some reason, this video was in it. They just used it as a meme randomly, which is really funny. It's just me making fun of Reddit stuff. I don't know how it got in there, but it's really funny. It's like there was this meme about this guy in this picture, and everyone kept using it, and it was so unfunny. And so I made this just to make fun of them, where I said that they laugh at like all of me, no matter how like stupid and unfunny they are. People agreed with it, I guess, because people spread it around. But anyway, this page is looking alright so far. But I'm gonna go out probably and go outside for a bit, and then I'm gonna hibernate for like the rest of the day, and then if I don't feel like crap tomorrow, I'll hopefully stream again. I'm barely holding it together. I'm gonna try to do at least an hour a day though. Yeah, and I'm dying again. Okay. Everything else. Yeah, I hope this chapter comes out in a reasonable time and that I don't feel like poop so I can get